Hi YouTubers, it's Smoking Essie 77 again for the first video today. On video today, usual. This is part 1 of my series of tobacco warning labels, or cigarette warning labels, or whatever you want to call it. This is my new series I'll be doing, and unlike my other series, my last series, this series will actually be pretty in-depth. So, I know a lot of people probably were thinking, my last series was very brief, very brief videos, 30-second, 1-minute videos, but this series will be very in-depth. So, without further ado, let's do the actual part 1 of this series, which is cigarettes. Now, cigarettes, by far the most common form of tobacco consumption, those are by far the most common. So, they have the most information to them, so in regards to warning labels. Now, let me give you a little bit of history on warning labels before I go into the series. Prior to 1960, I have my notes right here. Prior to 1966, there was no warning label whatsoever on tobacco products. There were, not warning labels, but there was more like propagandas, by other people other than the Surgeon General, Obviously, this series is only covering United States warning labels, not foreign warning labels. So if you live in other countries like Canada, Europe, Asia, Australia, this doesn't apply to you. But in the United States, prior to 1966, there's no warning labels on cigarettes or any tobacco product, for that matter, as far as I know. And the Surgeon General didn't release his first report till 1964. So, prior to that, there were, people knew for a long time that smoking was bad for you. People knew, even Nazi Germany, people knew in Europe, colonial Europe, that smoking was bad for you. But the first actual warning labels that were printed on cigarette packs were not printed until 1966. And yes, I'll try to talk about it slower. So, anyway, the first warning label on cigarettes, because we're covering cigarettes in this video, not cigars or pipes, was caution: cigarette smoking may be hazardous to your health. And that was the warning label from 1966 to 1970. This is all from Wikipedia. I got all my information from Wikipedia. Yes, I'm aware Wikipedia is not the best source. It may be a little bit inaccurate because it's a wiki. Then, from 1970 to 1985, warning: the Surgeon General has determined that cigarette smoking is dangerous to your health. Okay. And then, present-day warning labels read on cigarette packs, any cigarette packs, whether they're, Marlboro, Camel, and Newport, Basic, Pall Mall, doesn't matter, Camel. Anyway, Surgeon General's warning: smoking causes lung cancer, heart disease, emphysema, and may complicate pregnancy. Surgeon General's warning: quitting smoking now greatly reduces serious risks to your health. Surgeon General's warning: smoking by pregnant women may result in fetal injury, premature birth, and low birth weight. Surgeon General's warning: cigarette smoke contains carbon monoxide. And that's from 1985 and on. Now, as of 2009, the Family Smoking Prevention and Tobacco Control Act wanted to put more extreme warning labels, more similar to Canada. Actually, a lot of them were modeled from Canada. On cigarette packs as of 2012. However, this was struck down through a court. So what I'm trying to say is, they were trying to get more extreme warning labels, they would cover half the pack, but this was struck down by a court. So currently, we have the same warning labels as we did from 1985 and on. Anyway, that's cigarettes. That's by far the most complicated and the most in-depth, but give me your thoughts, comment, rate, subscribe, press all that kind of stuff to be a video response, and peace later, bye.